final demo, main method. Now class super final. Okay, now is the parent. Okay, right now do we have any relation between the two classes? No. Okay, there is no relation. Now simply I am going to take like int age is equal to 77. Okay. Now public void get age is equal to, now int age I am going to take. Now here this dot age is equal to plus of age. What's the mean by ninth line? The 77 I'm taking here. Okay. Now SYSO, now the parent age is simply here this dot age I want to print. Okay. Now not to this age I'm printing. Okay, inside the method. Okay. Now again I'm going to provide the relation between like parent and child. Now the super fine. Okay, now whenever I extend from the super final, simply I want to take this method, copy and paste it here. Now here I'm going to decrement. Which concept it is? Now I'm going to use like the override. Did you observe? It is a concept is overriding. Okay, now where is that? Where we can find out that override concept in this example? You observe ninth line is what? The logic is incrementing the age. But in the case of like 18th line, what is saying? Decrementing the age. Means what? See here, as a child class is not satisfied like a parental logic. Okay, that's why the same method name, the logic is different. Okay, it changed the logic. Now, it is a child age. Okay, now I want to create an object of a final demo. Now, FD is equal to new final demo. Okay, now FT dot get age simply here 66. Now if I execute, what is the output? Now my options are like this: 66, 65, 67, 77, 76, 78. Hmm. Now my options are 65, 66, 67. Now 75, 77, 76. Sorry, not 77, 78. 60, 65. Okay. Hmm. But what is the output? Parent or child? In this case, child only, right? There is no, right now we don't have any logic with like parent. Already the logic is changed by child. Okay, the same logic is going to be calling the 66. In the sense like observe carefully here. Now, whenever I call like 23rd line, the control goes to the parent or child. Child only. Why? In the sense in the child we have the method. Okay, get age method. Okay, in this get age method, the 66 is going to be passed here in this file. Now, this dot age is like decrementing. Now, this dot age is what? 66 only. Now, it's going to be decremented to 65. Right click, run as Java application. What we got? The 65. Now, if I'm going to make it as final in the sense what? Once we assign the value, we cannot change. Like a const keyword in the front end. Okay, JavaScript. Okay, now constant and final. Now, if I use like a fifth line is a final, in which line we are going to get error? If I use final in the sense like once we assign the value, we cannot change it. Okay, if I use before the int, if I use final keyword, okay, it's a fixed one, 77. If I use final keyword, in which line we are getting error? Okay, these are the interview MCQ questions. Age is getting error. See here, final int age is what? 77. Okay, in the ninth line, what I'm trying to do? Incrementing. I'm trying to incrementing. But once we assign the value, can I modify it? No, we cannot modify it. Now, In the case of here, I already extended again. Now I want to decrement it. Is it possible to decrement? No. The value is final. Okay. Now that's why we cannot update the value. We can modify the value if it is a variable. Okay. Now for the variable, if I assign any final keyword, we cannot modify it. We cannot increase. We cannot decrease. Okay. The value still be there. It's a fixed one. Now, but suppose I am going to use the final keyword before the method. Okay, before the method. In which line we are going to get error? 13th. Exactly. Why? Now, final in the sense like the logic is the same. Okay, but what you did here, you changed that. Okay. Now, final methods can't override. Okay. Final variables can't modify. Okay. Final methods can't override. Okay. Now, we cannot override final methods. Okay. Yeah. ఎక్కడ ఇక్కడ SYSO super dot okay. Now we have the relation, right? Extends with the super final, we can access. Now yeah, where we have the methods. Now final variables simply, now we cannot modify. Final methods we cannot override. Now what about for suppose if I make it as a class is the final, where in which line we are going to get error? So class is the final, in which line we are going to get error? Final. Here the 13th is getting error. Okay, means what? Now final classes can't extend. Okay, the 3 points you need to remember from the final keyword. Okay, now final variables we can't modify. Okay, now final methods we can't override. Okay, now final classes we can't extend.